Prabhuvatustau Pashupala Samatau Gascharayanto Sakibihi Samam Pade Gascharayanto Sakibihi Samam Pade Vrindavanam Punyam Ativa Chakratu Vrindavanam Punyam Ativa Chakratu. You're trying also. Nice. Can you see the last line?
Okay, so Vrindavanam Punyam Ativa Chakratu.
Wow, Haribo, very nice.
Haribo.
Thank you. And can you share your name for the benefit of everybody else?
Yeah, my name is Iris, guys. Nice to meet you.
Hare Krishna.
Iris.
Iris. Nice to meet you, Iris. Okay. You can also have some microphones around here and then. Anyone else visiting here for the first time? For the first time, right? Wow, thank you for coming here. Yeah. What's your name? Matthew. Thank you for being here with us. And
Leonardo.
Leonardo.
Yeah, from Peru.
From Peru.
Yeah.
The dream place of everyone
My
to go.
first time here.
So you came here. Very nice. And you live in Orlando now?
Yes.
Okay. Great. So making with your friend so you can come back every Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. Yep. Today I won't mind if you guys are dressing up, for the class is going on. It's fine. Dress up for the Lord. And we also have, it's hot, right? Oh no? Is this going on? Is it going on?
75.
And yeah, Shadanjali has the gopi dots at the back, so if you want to go quietly one at a time, you get the gopi dots done. One at us. Gopa dots. Thank you for the correction. Today you're going to get the Gopa dots from Mahagopa. Sitting at the back. So yeah, and if you don't wearing, if you still want to get a Gopa dots, go ahead and get a Gopa dots. No big deal about that. Oh, Nalini, you dressed up so quickly. Very nice. Okay, great. So, Shukadev Goswami's beautiful voice, beautiful meditation, these words are coming out. And I told this shloka specifically because the last word which you read is Vrindavan. Some of us are going to Vrindavan, right?
Yeah.
And did you get a visa or no?
A visa in Vrindavan.
No, into India, really? Do you have a visa?
No, I just have a passport.
No, you have to have a visa, you can go without a visa.
I thought a passport was enough.
No.
You need a visa to get into the country.
India is not cheap place.
Oh, okay.
Please.
Are we going to get arrival on visa?
No. I'll send you the link.
Okay.
E-visa, yes, you want one day.
Okay.
I have to ask you, but I forgot who it is.
Yeah, no, I thought
Otherwise,
like
you get there, you get go back. Okay, back to class. Which go on today? Mataji, read. Give this microphone to her. They will go first time.
Sukadev Goswami said, when Lord Rama and Lord Krishna attained the age of Pabanda, 6 to 10, while living in Vrindavan, the cowherd men allowed them to take up the task of tending the cows. Engaging thus in the company of their friends, the two boys rendered the land of Vrindavan most auspicious by imprinting upon it the marks of their lotus feet.
And who's Lord Ram here?
Balram.
Very nice. Lord Ram is Balaram. So, very straightforward. Pastime is happening. Both of them are at the age of 6 to 10. How many of us, any 6 to 10 here? 6 and 10, between 6 and 10. Did anybody 10 6 recently, last Tuesday? Ishi, sit down here, where are you going? Come here, sit down in the front here. Okay, Hamam is to come here, otherwise you'll keep going there. Everybody should be in the class. How old are you? 7, so you are of one age. Is it same for the boys or different for the boys? Or one guy? Same. Category, okay, right. So, Nishi and Sanai, you are ready to go to 10 cows now, Krishna, this age. The rest of us are 45. How old are you, Krishna?
11.
Yes, please.
Say you were last year. Okay, so nice. Everyone's in the picture. Krishna and Balaram are going to tend the cows, not cows. Cows. Cows are big, Right, so let's go to here. I'll leave something else on the microphones are around, right? So Lord Krishna wanted to encourage, told by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Lord Krishna wanted to encourage his cow-head boyfriends who had been sold by Agasura and then sold by Rama. Therefore, the Lord decided to bring them into the palm tree forest called Talaba, where there were many delicious types of fruits. And someone else read from there, since, yes, Kostako, since.
Since Lord Krishna's spiritual body had apparently grown slightly in age and strength, the senior men of Vrindavana, headed by Nand Maharaj, decided to promote Krishna from the task of herding cows to the status of a regular cow-herd boy.
Thank you.
He would,
Thank you. Sign, your microphone in front of you.
He would now take care of full-grown cows, bulls, and oxen. Out of great affection, Nanda Maharaja had previously considered Krishna too small and immature to take care of full-grown cows and bulls. It is stated in the Kartika Mahatmya section of Padma Purana.
Okay, we can have Oscar.
Sutta tam kavitu shmita kokas pasmi buddha da dinar vasve bud gopal 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 atsapa. The eighth lunar day of the bright fortnight of the month of Kartik is known by authorities as Gopastami. On that day, Lord Vasudeva served as a cowherd, whereas previously he had tended the calves.
Next.
The word Radhaji.
Next.
The word
Padi.
the word Padi indicates that Lord Krishna blessed the earth by walking on her surface with his lotus feet. The Lord wore no shoes or other footgear to walk barefoot in the forest, giving great anxiety to the girls of Vrindavana, who feared that his soft lotus feet would be injured.
Very nice. So, okay. So this gives us a gist of what's now happening after Krishna entered into the next age group of Poganda. Before Poganda is? After Poganda? Very nice. Who said that? Someone said that. Yeah. The boys too was Kishore. Kishore Yadra. So there's a Kishore Yadra. The girls are Kishore Yadra. So
Boys trip.
We don't have a name for it.
boys too. Okay, so girls Kishore, boys Kishore, and before is Kumar or Kumari. And Vrindavan, we call all the boys and girls, small boys and girls like Nishi's age, what do you call them? Lala and Lali. Oh, Lali. Like when you go to Vrindavan, especially with Demadhu Prabhu, will call you by his name. Boys are Lala today. Oh, and Lali, sick today. Is getting better?
not really.
Not really, okay. No worries, hopefully she'll get better. So, this day, Gopastami happens when?
Eighth day.
Good, thank you for paying attention. What's it, bro?
Rajendra Kumar.
Come here. Come bro, come here. Next will be English, silly anyways. You come now. Come closer, don't be too far. There's something else there. Unless body will take some care of you. So, I did a little research here. Birthdays happen when? Around the same time. We know our exact dates, right? But for the Vaishnavas and the Lords, Tithi, same time, right? So when was Lord Krishna's birthday? About 2 months ago? 2 months ago? Or 1 month ago?
August. What?
You will have once 2 months
Three
ago.
months.
3 months, yeah.
August.
Usually Sawa. Sawa is how many? 2.
So I is one
No, no. So,
1.15.
yeah, so it's a little bit over. So close to 2 months. And sometimes it changes because of the dates of the Purushottam month. It comes and closes the Bible year. Around 2 months before he became a propaganda. 6 years of age. Yes. Why are we celebrating the event today for him to go? After 2 months. Now in real life, right, when someone's birthday happens, they know I'm going to be turning 6. My dad will give me this at 6 years of age. 6 years of age, maybe I'll get a piano keyboard, right? Like some people turn 18. And on the day of 18, now I was given a wish list. I need a car, I need a new iPhone, I need so on that day you need to give those things. Or not after 2 months. After 2 months, they will leave the house. They don't stay. What was happening in these 2 or so months? That Krishna could not, he is legally at the age, but not allowed to go.
Was he training?
Good try, right? Good try.
Was it rainy season?
Rainy season also good try. But you just kind of close. Training, but
Trying to prove himself.
huh?
Trying to prove himself.
Trying to prove himself. Pretty close. Trying to prove himself very close. Yes, Doctor.
Trying to explain himself.
Playing.
Explain.
Explain himself. Prove himself.
That's actually right. Explaining himself. So, as soon as he turned that age, now he is under the care of his mother, who is overly concerned about him anyways, always. But he is growing up. Now, I am legally pregnant, I can go now. Mother and father said, no, you cannot allow it, Krishna. You just spend the whole 24 hours in front of our eyes, and now in next day you're going to be out for 24 hours at night with the Gopas and the Gopis. That won't, no, you cannot allow it. So here the Acharyas explain, no, Shuchudev Goswami is keeping it to the main gist here. The Acharyas explain that Krishna, who is the supreme personality of Godhead, who dictates everything, okay, you should do this, leave your all the tasks of religion, surrender to me, is now begging for permission, explaining, proving, training people say, permission. Krishna, the supreme personality of God, is asking for permission, and this is not the permission that he is not the exhibiting like a God on that level. That yes, you have to give me permission. He's acting like a small child. And a small child is only doing begging and pleading and pleasing, asking. He knows, I don't need anyone's permission, right? But this is the pastime he is showing. That's why Krishna consciousness, the way has been shown to us by Shukdev Goswami and Srila Prabhupada, we get into the leela of the person Krishna. Right? So why is he pleading? Why is he pleading to the Lord? Pleading to his parents. Please, Mom, let me go. I'm big now. I'm legally turned 6 now. Mom, Dad, please let me go. Why do you think he's pleasing? Pleading. Yeah. Requesting. One thing, of course, you know that they are concerned. They don't want to go. Right? Just most of the things are thinking this thing right now. I'm asking them questions so you can think about this also. Where is Krishna God? Because it's God, he doesn't ask no one. I am going. Where is Krishna God? Okay, come down to somewhere else. Break is fine. Okay. Huh?
Outside of Vrindavan.
On the altar.
Everywhere except Vrindavan.
Very nice. How's it going? Hari Bol. Let's give a clap. Everywhere. Everywhere except Vrindavan, Krishna is God. He is God here. Right now, no land all over the world. Vrindavan, he is a beggar. He just begs in Vrindavan. That is the how Krishna likes to relish with himself. Everyone's following this understanding about how Krishna. Now, it's very difficult to understand. Now, how to worship Krishna? should I beg you or should I want you to direct me? Like you told Krishna, please tell me what to do, right? But in Vrindavan, no. Krishna, sit down here, I'm coming here, don't go. If you are a Vrajabasi, you live life in Vrindavan, Vrajabasi, then you can be like them. So you have to become trained in Vrindavan to be like them. But in Vrindavan, except Vrindavan is God. In Vrindavan, he is what? He is at the mercy of everyone else's command. You follow me? Krishna is the Supreme Lord. And this is the Lord we are worshipping. Who can't even save himself from Madheshwara's stake. Right? For the permission that he is legally granted to go. So he was begging. After 2 months, in Kartik period, then finally the parent says, okay Krishna. And you know, when Krishna starts to give his what's it? Reasonings and analytical things, when golden thing happen to right hand thing, they know that he's so sweet, so cute, we have to end up listening to him. But this time, and everyone knows by this age he has to go. But Krishna had to ask for permission. He had to please his parents, and then the parents agreed to go, and to let him go with the older cows. The small ones are okay to manage, but old ones, or bigger ones are okay. A big house, a low house, is not so easy to manage, right? What is the danger here now, tell the old cows? What can happen? Just think of natural things that can happen when you're walking beside a cow.
You could get right over. You can get trampled over.
Exactly. And their feet are not soft like our feet. Hooves, pointed hooves like this. And you know, I have also been hurt when I was younger, not so badly, playing around with the cows. You're not careful. So the cows hooves can hurt him also, right? And so it's not good. So the parents said, what? Krishna, we can let you go on one condition. You have to wear shoes now. Young time he was playing in his backyard, courtyard, he also delivered Nalkuber without any shoes. Now you have to wear shoes. And what did Krishna say? Is that you know this past time? If you want, you can share.
Cows, they are not wearing any shoes, so I don't want to wear them.
Krishna said, Baba, Maya, the cows are not wearing any shoes. I agree to your condition. If you also give them shoes, then I'll go. And how many cows Nanda Baba had? We always ask this in different down the programs. This time we didn't ask this question.
900,000.
9 lakh, no lakh, or 900,000 cows. And how many feet does each cow have? 4. Nanda Maharaj said, I'm the king, I know I can do this, but 900,000 times 4 is how much? What? Yes, very no, what the hell? Was it 3 million? 3.6 million shoes. No pair here, like 4 shoes, one. That many shoes he has to give. Nanda Baba said, Yashoda said, oh my God, somehow we agreed after 2 months. Now we thought he will listen to us and we want to let him go. We don't want to stop him, we have to let him go. But this has come up now. What should I do now? What should we do? So when Krishna says, if you can give them shoes, I won't take shoes. Yeah, I won't take shoes. If you don't give them. Then they didn't agree and then said, why the cows? They have strong feet. Right? They'll be okay. They don't wear shoes. Your feet are not animal feet or not hard like that. You have to wear something. So Krishna explained very nicely. Now before that I was asked this question so you can also understand this. What is, if someone asks, Sunil, what is your occupation?
Software engineer.
Software engineer. What is your occupation?
Tourism.
Tourism. What's your occupation?
Analyst.
Analyst. What is Krishna's occupation?
Cowboy.
Very good, very good, very good. Alright. Anyone can verify that with a shloka or a mantra which specifies this? Just for us we have a reference. We can say Kawai post Krishna is Kawai. Namo Brahmana Namo Brahmana then Go right? Go Brahmana okay, Dacha Jagat Hitaya Krishnaya if you know this prayer. Who's the Padita Power? Learn this prayer. So help your friends. Do you know this prayer? Okay. So do you know this prayer, Mataji? Okay. You ask Dino Mataji to help you all. Memorize this prayer. This is the prayer of our Lord. And we love our Lord as our child in the Nama, basically. Right? We don't have to worry about asking things for Him. He gives us unlimited anyways. You don't have to worry about that. So Namo Maha Brahmana Go Devaya Go Brahmana Itacha. Cows are mentioned 2 times here. So this is the occupation of Krishna. To take care, to protect the Brahmanas and the cows, and also Govinda means the one who is tending the cows, or placing the census of the cows. Both things are mentioned here. It means this is his occupation. So are we all sure we want to worship this God who is tending cows? And we have come to America to get a job in the IT field. No one laughed. No one said, well, what a waste.
That's a serious matter.
What a waste. Right, yeah. So when Srila Prabhupada came, everybody in this country, the locals, the Westerners, whichever color body they had here, they were doing their own stuff, may not be in ID. What did they do? What did Guru Maharaj do?
He was in university studying.
Okay, so he was in university studying, and then he met Prabhupada, and then he built the place in Mayapur, whole thing. At least the conch building, or the long building, and everything else comes up here. Now the whole DOBP is coming up. Gate up. What did your Guru Maharaj do before when Prabhupada came?
He was also a student.
He's
but
also students.
He
Yeah.
drove a cab
Yeah. Okay.
for some years.
Right? And then when Prabhupada met, he met Prabhupada, then,
And he had cut off his
right? And now he is giving shelter to all the wretched souls like you and me and everybody else. Right? So we have to, maybe we can't do this practically, but we should think at this at the back of our mind every night we sleep. You know, I am living my life with the blessings of the mercy of my Guru Maharaj. And if you don't have one, Prabhupada Guru also had wonderful drug business. He was also selling drugs. You know the story? As I was selling drugs. One disciple came, he was actually really selling drugs. Prabhupada also was selling drugs, but the drugs means the medicines, right? So they left. So we may not be able to leave our jobs, but somehow at least the wife or husband, one of them should work and one of them should provide for the service of Krishna, take care of children, make them devotees, or at least just do 8 hours work, not too much if you can. And rest of the time, as much as if you can even serve Krishna on the altar, read this. This will melt our heart and make us more closer to Krishna, or get to know about him more and more. Right? So Krishna is such kind of God. Now we are exploring more about the Lord we are worshipping. Every other God we know, we just worship only as be all and the all and all. Here, he is the God who is showing us. He has to ask permission. And what Govinda says is God everywhere except Vrindavan. Why is like this? It's confusing, right? But this is how it is. This is how Krishna is revealing himself to us. He is God everywhere except Vrindavan. This is how he wants to give life. His life. It's like, so now, permission to tend cows, no shoes, right? No shoes. Because, Go Brahma Hitacha, the cows are, what do we do with cows? Give a devotee explanation, not the outside. We don't eat cows. What do we do with cows?
Worship as one of mother.
I'm going to hear more.
Worship as one of mother.
Worship is a good word. Any other words?
Worship as a mother.
Yeah, worship is the word. Good.
Tend them,
Tend them, that's another word.
milk them.
To pray.
Pray, yes. And we please them. Very good words coming out. And the common word, S. We
Feed them,
feed them. What else we do?
work with them.
Work with them and we serve them. Right. We serve the cows. So all these things come in the word of serve. We're feeding, we're pleasing, we're taking care, we're tending. We are serving the cow. Who do you serve?
Cow.
No. In other words, What type of people would you serve? Huh? What?
Krishna.
I can hear if you're loudly or saying like,
Like Vaishnavas, devotees.
okay, yeah, that's right, but someone
In real world,
in real world.
miserly people.
No, someone higher than you. Okay?
Oh,
You guys good, I don't know, you don't get my vague question sometimes. Someone who's higher than you, you serve them. You not serve anyone more than you, right? Take your own food, right? Someone who produces company, please I'll serve you. Naturally, someone higher. So Krishna is trying to prove to their own parents, who is the owner of 900,000 cows, how can I wear shoes when my masters, now the word masters comes here, are not wearing shoes? I am supposed to serve my master. I am not supposed to be acting like a king, wearing all the nice things and they are, no. We are serving the cows because they are senior to us. The cows. And again, back to this shloka, Go Brahman Hitaisa. This is the mantra from Krishna. What's the mantra from Mahaprabhu?
Sashima. So who is the mother of?
No. Mantra of Mahaprabhu. Right? I think everyone knows. Those who don't know, you see, you heard from two said that, learn from them. He is giving Krishna to us. And Krishna is taking care of the cows, worshipping the cows. So if the cows are the master, I cannot wear shoes, I will not wear shoes. Now back to the Moshe is here. Moshe, you know the 271, okay? So we quote this, we ready for that. The time of 2 months, we figured out, we understood a little bit more. So we understood what was happening. Krishna was doing what? From his birthday, he turned legally 6. He's still allowed to go. What he was doing for the 2 months?
Pleasing his parents.
Bleeding.
Asking for money.
Yes, like a beggar. Say it like this. He likes that. He likes to be known as he is serving his parents in a beggar form. Those are Vaishnava devotees. Vrindavan devotees. What's happening in Vrindavan? Now, this word that Krishna wants to come and tend the cows, this story applies everywhere quickly. This story went to the cows. This, not story, but this fact. That Krishna wants to take us out, and this story went to the cows. And the cows became so emotional and so concerned, what can we do? Because out there in Vrindavan, Govardhan is made of what? Stones, right? Stones and rock. And the cows are, oh my God, we love Krishna so much, but we cannot have him come, and he also doesn't want to wear shoes. And the very beginning, this thing doesn't happen yesterday. As soon as he turned Krishna at that age, the discussions are happening, meeting every day. Meeting is happening every day. Same time the news went to the cows. The cows, so wonderful, so nice. They went out to Govardhan and all the nearby places and started to break the rocks, break the stones, and make it into soft dust, which we call as Brajarat. The cows made this bread. So sometimes when you go to Vrindavan, they give me brajas of Krishna. Before Krishna, that's why Krishna walks on the Braj, because the cows did the seva to that stones to make it soft. We also go, some places in Govardhan actually feels like powder, it's so light like a powder. That you don't even know, you might be feeling it, you're levitating actually. So soft, you guys go, you feel out. Some inside places, not outside. So the cows, the importance of cows. Today also is also the cow puja, and I was trying to arrange one of the cows to come, but my friend couldn't make it today, so. Anyway, let's see another one. Where are the cows coming for the puja today? Isn't that good enough? So now this also emphasizes on the fact that Krishna is giving so much importance to cows. Really? So we have to somehow think about this part. We cannot always think of Krishna only. This much work the cow has done for Krishna. To go out and break those rocks and stones into smooth like Raj. It's called Braja
Yes.
Vrindavan. And then when Krishna goes, so it takes some time, right, to break things. How much time it took? Same time, around 2 months. Krishna was doing his part here, the cows were doing their part over there. And then, now everything is all good. Finally, they agreed, the parents agreed that yes, now we can go, right? And I think Krishna, Nanda Baba also says here, yeah, Nanda Baba decided to promote Krishna. Krishna got a promotion. The God gets a promotion too when he is not God. That's when he gets promotion. If he's God, there's no promotion for him. Right? That's it. And who doesn't like promotion? All of us like promotion, right? So we have to get down from the status to this status where we are a beggar. Can I get a raise? No, please. Can you give me a next job? No, the person's moving out. Can I have that job? You do this, right? You know that. So promotion of Krishna was given after the 2 months of discussion with him and his parents, and the cows also went and did the amazing work for him, not only him, for us also when we go, because we don't really like to wear shoes in Vrindavan, right? Vrindavan, anyone here, Max, have you heard of Vrindavan before? You have heard? Oh, nice. You know where is it?
In India.
Okay, in India, good, that's good. Right? Closer in Delhi to 3 hours drive. I don't know what is south or north. Anyone knows? North. North if you drive. Closer to Taj Mahal?
Yes.
Yeah, Taj Mahal is an hour from there, I think, yeah. That's close somewhere there. That's where some people ask, why did Krishna appear in a place like Vrindavan where things are so, very cheap looking, like dirty pigs and cows and dogs are running around here and there? Why? I mean, he's the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It's his choice. If he wanted, he could appear in Orlando too, or in New York, or anywhere, right? But he comes to outside of India as what? How, in what form does Krishna come outside of India? How did Prabhupada bring Krishna from outside of Vrindavan to here? Who's his name? Name. Who's it? Yes. His name. In Hindi, see, you must have heard. Ram se bada. Same thing. Krishna se bada. Krishna ka naam, right? Naam. Kali kale naam rupe Krishna avatar. You know it? Oh, good, Mother. That's good. Kali kale naam. Kali kale naam rupe. Naam rupe in the form of his name appears Krishna. As soon as we say Krishna, he has appeared. And he has appeared. We don't have the eyes yet, which is still in the material form, deep, dark material. We need to visualize in the material, those eyes, to be able to see Krishna. And our seeing Krishna is what? When we want to see Krishna, what do we see? What do we see? We take the name. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Okay. After he did this mantra, Krishna appeared. What is, he was in the form of his name. Now, what form he has appeared? When I say this, Krishna has appeared. Nam Prabhu. Okay, something in English you can say. Krishna appears in what?
Name.
Then you say, wow, what is Krishna? So when you chant the Mahamantra, what are you asking?
Sir, please engage me in your
So what appears in front of you?
service opportunity.
Krishna appears in the form of a service opportunity. You're saying the right thing. Most of you know it, but just say the full sentences. That's the way you know. You're not missing out anything. Krishna appears in the form of
Service opportunity.
so which means service is an opportunity or a disopportunity or not opportunity. Service. What is service? It could be both. It could be both. Depends how we see things. Because we don't want to serve Krishna. Like Bhagavan told me a story that somebody came to chant Hare Krishna here. And he said, "Oh, can you help me with service?" He said, "No, I'm chanting japa." So which means what? So he didn't ask, but I told him next time ask him, what mantra are you chanting? Because please engage me. Hare Krishna mantra means what? Please engage me in the service. Nothing else, right? So that's why, okay, I probably please tell me I can do. At least 1 minute service is enough. Don't have to do 5 hours of service if you're in a rush. So when you're chanting the Mahamantra, we are asking for what? We are begging for what?
Service.
Right? So let's all chant the Mahamantra once. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Now, the next part. Why are all the ladies dressed as Gopas today?
To be Krishna's boyfriends.
No, it's called gender equality. No, that's right, Mataji. Yeah. What did I say?
We're always Gopas.
We're always Gopas. Yeah, that's also true. Yesterday we talked about the Purush. Krishna is Purush. Purusha means what?
Enjoy.
Enjoyer. So Purusha doesn't mean some man. It means someone who enjoys. And even us as a man, we don't enjoy all the time. Right? We enjoy as what? By serving. Giving for serving. Right? So what are the rest of us? Men and women. What do we become? Part of? Prakriti in English? Material nature. We are part of material nature. There is no man and woman like this. This world has made up so many confusions, right? And now more things have come up, From one gender to two genders to much more things. Men and women are supposed to, or whatever genders we are supposed to only serve Krishna because He is the enjoyer. So we are all part of the feminine aspect, let's accept it, of serving. Females mostly have the nature of serving their husbands nicely. Right? All the husbands agree? The newly married husbands and the old married husbands. Right? So this is something that Krishna has given us, provided us. So we have this tendency. And now when you are sweeping the floor, you singing Kirtan or what, Sai is spending last week after you left. But I saw you still here till 10:30, clean the burtan, utensils. So you're serving, right? Doesn't mean that you have to become a woman to serve. No. That's our nature, Prakriti. And who are you serving? I said Krishna. I thought you were saying Palash. No, right? Krishna, yeah. So next week he'll do a drama of Krishna. Go there. You should put him in the drama next time. No, problem. Okay. You're doing the music part. Okay, why is the ladies of the Gopi side also dressed as those Brajagopas? Right? There's no gender situation there. But why would they dress there? Where's Govinda?
Because they wanted to go see Krishna.
Yes. That's the ultimate desire of everybody. So now, this is amazing to know what's happening. You have to really take your mind to Vrindavan. Today or any other time when you listen to other classes from Mahindra Maharaj or somebody else, some devotees, or unless you're really going to Vrindavan. All the other Brajavasis are, the news has come, as approved, Krishna can go. All the other Brajavasis are now helping the boys to dress up nicely. It's a celebration, it's a festival. It's gone really spoiled. Everything is a festival. We don't, yesterday I was telling them, we don't really take it as a puja or something, or a small thing. It's a big festival. Even though it's a one day, a few hours make it a big festival. So this, all the ladies and mothers and sisters are dressing up their brothers. So who is the brother of Radharani? Does anyone know? You don't know who it is? Huh? Subal. Subal. Yes, right. Radharani's brother is Subal. Radharani dressing up the brother, look like nice, all these wonderful Gopas are looking like this. And then she said, okay, wow, let's also dress up like the comic boys. So this traditions are from there. Radharani was dressing up her brother, and then she said, okay, all the Sakhis, let's also dress up nicely and take a selfie. Right? And Dalima was taking a selfie there. So Dalima, you take a selfie, right? Who's with the selfie with you? And who else is selfie with you? No, this is the Krishna. Shall I show the picture? Right? Okay, very good. Whenever you see a selfie of Krishna, who else is in that picture? Not always. No. What's the past name today?
Cows.
Cows. Now everyone is there, Radharani is there. Look at the picture, Radharani is there. At the back, who is there? Right? I have a picture at home, Nanda Maharaj is holding young Krishna Balaram. It's a palace, picture of palace. And the windows are made. Small windows are made. In the window, which is very far away, and in the far away window, you still see a cow there. Pushkar Prabhu is speaking one of his picture. Some Mahaprabhu's pictures you won't find, but Krishna's picture you have to find a cow somewhere. You will find a cow somewhere. So Krishna's selfie always is with a cow. Right? These things should help us understand that who is our Lord. And this is the Lord I want to worship, not I have to, because I'm forced to. No, I want to. This is how He is. And again, if you don't believe in Krishna, what will Krishna say?
I don't believe in you.
I don't believe in you. Hare Krishna. Right? So, this is the reason the gopi is also dressed up and go to the the Gopastami to tend the cows and everything. Krishna's even turning around. I'm talking about festivals now. When Krishna was a very small baby, so small baby is like lying on one side. One day he turned. And when he turned, the whole village came to know. Hey, Suno, did you hear? Krishna turned. Okay, festival. Another festival. Everything, something happened to Krishna, festival. Okay, Nanda was so happy now. Call everybody, everyone comes here. Krishna, what happened? What's the festival? What's the occasion? You know what happened? Krishna turned to the right side. So you have to have festival. If once he turned, Mataji, what is mother? Oh yes, you should in the back, okay. Yeah, if he does this type of emoji, that's the response of the feast. So this is who Krishna is. Oscar, sounding fun? So far? This is the Krishna he signed up for? Yeah, this is the person here who wants us to know about him more, that's all. Because we don't know him much more or much enough, then we always get stuck in the way. This part here is a very nice part here. So before 6 years, what was Krishna doing? Where was he? Inside the house. In the courtyard in the house. And as you can see here, who is waiting for the blessings? Also, apart from everybody else. When Krishna comes out of the house.
Bhumi.
Mother Earth, Bhumi. They were waiting, Krishna, when you will come out, please come out. It's been 6 years, we are waiting for you. So Krishna's, this is also expectation from them, of the devotees. So Krishna should take care of everyone. Good, Max? Okay, thank you. That's nice, you can close a big advancement now. Yes, Bhajalanda, show him slowly, okay, how to sing and play kirtan. So thank you for coming up more and more. So do adult backs also and everybody else. You have 6 days in your life. Do whatever you do 6 days in your life. No one will ask you. 7th day, come here. 4 p.m. That's it. It's also least we can do, right? And we can hear something nice like this. So we can help ourselves understand and become more intrigued, more inquisitive, to know a little bit more about him. Okay, he went to tend the cows. What happened after that? Today we won't discuss because we are running out of time. But this is the thoughts that to settle in our minds. Now what will happen? And okay, so today we should, whoever is there, make sure have some nice pictures of everyone, make some reels and desire that you have. You know, sometimes I just say things without thinking what I'm saying. I told Marisha we should do this. And Marisha got everyone ready here. Pretty much everyone's ready. Mataji, where's your? Mataji, where's your? What is you doing for Krishna, eh? Yeah, forget some things. Become think like, even though Prabhupada said, even though we imitate like a devotee is better than imitating like something else, someone else. Like imitate like a devotee, then we become a devotee.
I think only the young children were, you know.
Swati, are you old?
Yes, Prabhuji.
You are young at heart. Some of them are young, some of them are young at heart. I'm included in that too. Yeah, man. No, I was really good one. Double dear. Krishna Brahman put me on it. Oh, don't forget Krishna Brahman, Gopi dogs. Shranjali. Everyone who wedding a temple has Gopi dogs, so Krishna Brahman next.
Yeah. It's a line here.
Yes, yeah. And hopefully there's a voucher. There's some action coming in. So the girls of Vrindavan, oh my God, look at this. These words by Sukadeva Goswami and mixed in much more sweetness by Srila Prabhupada, giving great anxiety to the girls of Vrindavan. What is anxiety? Is there what I'm asking you to say? What is anxiety in the girls of Vrindavan? One person. Nani Mataji, you want to say? Oh, who's ready?
Krishna's feet got injured.
Let her try first. Give the microphone.
And his soft lotus feet would be injured. Is what I read.
Exactly. We don't think about that. We should think of this. We can't do much. We should think about it, right? It's right here. They are so worried, my God, they even think of the bottom of the feet of Krishna. We can think of it. When we see our even our friends, the top part we see, right? Oh, it's good. The bottom of the feet of Krishna is what they are concerned. So bhakti is what now? Say something in your own words and I'll explain a little bit more. What is bhakti, or how should bhakti be understood as? Now, use a verb.
Concern for
Something doing more you can use. Concern? But about what? See,
Krishna's well-being.
well-being.
Anxiety.
Say it loudly. Just say it loudly.
Not like being in anxiety for Krishna.
Right, but just for what? Which part? In this example, you can say for the feet, the soul of Krishna's feet. Or very much our souls, the soul of Krishna's feet. That's all. It's called soul, right? This is worried. They are worried about that. And something else could have been that they are worried about that. He gets a headache. They are worried about that. He gets something else. They are worried about that. Krishna can't meet Radharani. They are worried about that. So this is the anxiety. Who has anxiety? No, here. So at least all the girls here should have anxiety. All of us can have that, but at least the girls say, this is my Krishna. And now he is going out. And what will happen to him, right? The same anxiety happened to who else? Adhika Rupa, who wanted to buy Krishna a pair of shoes. When he saw the picture, sorry or no? Rasa Khan. If you guys go, make sure if you can go. Most time you have to go on alone. So Rasa Khan was a Muslim person, and he went to buy something in the store and he saw a picture of Krishna, which we see everywhere. Picture of baby Krishna. Many people have their homes. And he was not wearing shoes. And he became so concerned. Oh, man, the seats are there. Feel comfortable. He saw the picture, right? Of Krishna, there's no shoes on his feet. And he started to question the shopkeeper. Where can I buy shoes for this boy? And this guy selling chai, whatever. Wait, who? No, this boy. This is the picture was for sale anyways. The Krishna picture is for sale. This person? Okay. And you have to go to Vrindavan for that. This short answer out from me. I'm a customer, right? You go to Vrindavan. This is near Agra. Right? The Taj Mahal was really much high and the Muslim Mughals were running the government there. So then he went to Vrindavan. And when he went to Vrindavan, he started to construct poems or
right.
Right, but no, compose poems in his mind about this situation that he has seen, right? Okay, I'm probably getting off the ब्रिज गोकुल गाँव के द्वार जो पशु हो तो कहाँ बस मेरा बसो ब्रिज गोकुल गाँव के द्वार. I'm doing online now. Even if I have to pick a pashu, this pashu was mentioned here. What is pashu mentioned here? Which pashu was mentioned here? Cow, very nice. Pashu is cow animal. If I have to pick a pashu, I want to be a pashu in the Gwala's area. Or cow ke Gwala. So in the village of the Gwalas, I'll be a cow or some animal that is to be, have a chance to be an animal or any kind of being. If I'm being a human being, I want to stay in the Gokul area. So he was meditating all the way like this, and only meditating Krishna. He didn't say Krishna, he didn't find Krishna, only with one desire. The verb, the doing word. What is the doing word in Rasakhan's story? Exactly, say this. This is the verb we have to also find in our lives. What should I find for Krishna? Or what should I do for Krishna specifically? Right? So it will be revealed eventually. So he was looking only for the shoes because his young feet can get hurt. That's all. He didn't want Krishna. He wanted the shoes for Krishna. But because the desire was so intense, Krishna eventually appeared to him and blessed him. And then eventually he took shelter. I think his initial name became something with Ras. Or Ras Khan was initial name, I don't know. But there's a whole story about him. Even the minister for, who's the Yogi Adityanath, made it nice. Actually, we have a backdrop here. Some of you have seen or not? You have seen that, some pujaris know. We have a backdrop of Ras Khans. That's his exalted position. One day we'll see and we can tell you which one is it. So he only thinking about the Lord's shoes, not about the Lord. Only the shoes of the Lord. What will he like? Sometimes when we get some sabji or something here in the temple, so we only have, let's say, someone brought only one item, one apple or something, right? And you might think, oh my God, this was not enough for everybody, what to do? What should we think of?
Oh, Krishna.
Yes. Krishna should get this first. What happened when Krishna ate one piece of grain in the pot of Draupadi before Durvasa Muni was coming with his 10,000 disciples? What did they do? Huh?
Everyone was worshipping after.
Can you give an example?
Exactly.
Verb means I'm done. Right? Just to make sure everyone knows. It's not about starting now again. Verb means you should be done. Usually when you have verb, now, another round. Right? So Marisha, you have 271. Marisha did a very nice question and answer, so I'll just keep this up. So yeah, Gopastami, you will make sure the floor is open now for photos, not now, but after the program. You don't change it before taking the photos and everything else. Because you guys did a good job today, and wish there was a cow. One day, if anybody wants to sponsor a cow, let me know. I have a place. No, seriously, I have a place to keep the cow. Not close by, it's 1 hour from here. But yeah, they have agreed to keep the cow. Take care for it for free also. So, but you want to have a gear Indian cow, so we'll see. Whatever we get. So, okay, anyone, any questions on this? In the meantime, Almost is getting ready to speak.
Prabhu, you said we are serving Krishna, right?
Yeah.
But aren't we serving our spiritual master?
What is the direction? What is the instruction of the spiritual master? What is the instructions of the spiritual master? To serve Krishna, right? So, when we are serving Krishna, who are we serving actually?
Spiritual master.
Yes, we cannot do nothing. That's why when we do on the altar, at least in here we don't do outside, we put his picture first there. Our Guru's picture. I am only instrument. That's why I was asking Maharaj, can you please help me dress the deities? That's it. But do we say, Maharaj, what's up Maharaj, can you come dress the deities? No, we do it. And he is there guiding. He is also present like Krishna is present. Right? This is how it works. So we are serving Krishna through the Guru with the mode of the service. And he is going to help us develop that what? Attachment to Krishna. Attachment, love will happen eventually. But attachment is first. Like no, like Gaura is here, or other kids are here. Sometimes they are not behaving to the level they want to behave. But you're still attached, right? Your Lord doesn't stop, oh, because he did a mistake and there goes house. No, still attachment is there. Exactly, same one. So I'm just trying to make sure we're using the right words for things here. So, in chapter 2 now we are almost into the Yagya, Purna Ahuti Yagya of chapter 2. Next week is going to be chapter 2, text 72. So totally, completely finish it up. And then we will start with chapter 3. So, right, anyone else?
I have a question.
Yeah.
So,
Microphone.
Krishna loves cows so much, then why did he put peacock feather in his head? Like you were saying, Go Brahmana Hitayacha. So there is nothing like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like for peacock, is it something like
Yeah. So he loves every other deities. Some of them he loves a little bit more. Cows he loves to be with them. peacock's feather he puts on his head. There is a shloka in Canto 10 also. Another posting the shloka. Rest of rest. Yeah, I have to give you this clear explanation another time, but this is a good question. We'll say it the next time. Why does he wear peacock feather? Another question also adds to that, why does he wear peacock feather when peacocks are non-vegetarian? And that's the Krishna worship also. So we have to get details on those things later on. Body, last one.
So this is just a quick comment. I was watching when you were talking about the whole thing that Krishna is God everywhere except Vrindavan. And so I watched a video the other day. It was this guy was talking about a story of like this woman who took care of the deity of Krishna as like her child. And so basically, one day the lady was talking with her neighbor, and Krishna was calling out to her like, "Help, save me, I'm scared." There's like a cat that entered the house, and so Krishna was like, he took that position of like being a scared child and wanted the woman to help him. But the lady said that, "You're Paramatma, you can take care of it yourself." And Krishna was like, trying to remember what he's...
Any reference of
No, it was just a video that I watched.
Who's the video made by?
I just saw it on Instagram.
Okay.
It was, but like basically, it was saying that like that I'm God, but yet like I accepted the service that like she was giving. But long story short, it was like,
Yeah.
you're in transcendental loving service to Krishna to where you forget that he's even God.
That's very far level. That's very, very far level. Yeah. Actually, the whole point is that in the beginning we've forgotten Krishna as God. Right now, we've forgotten Krishna as God. We're worshipping him. And in that far out stage, we'll again, as the Brother says, forget Krishna as God and yet serve him. Right now, forget Krishna and not serving him. We forget Krishna, not serving him.
Yeah.
That time we come, we forget Krishna, forget Krishna as God, again as God, but we still serve.
We're still serving.
Yes. So this is, that level is Prema or Mahabhava. Mahabhava level. Right now we're still on another stage. We never passed that stage. So this story is sometimes most inspires, I know, but we don't really share this or discuss so much because we have a lot of work to do ourselves.
Yeah.
But I appreciate your contribution. Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll have Marisha go, and so what we do usually every week, we can have a little bit, if everyone can hear me, say shh. That's nice. Marisha.
So you just want me to go through what I had?
Yeah, so
Okay.
usually what to say to everyone, we have text review every week and we come up with questions and then those questions, answers, we try to find from the pulpit, and this was a good one. I thought I have much present her presentation, and usually I ask people to write it down. So this one we present it.
So the translation of this verse is, a person who has given up all desires for sense gratification, who lives free from desires, who has given up all sense of proprietorship, and is devoid of false ego, he alone can attain real peace. So the two questions that I came from this verse are, what are the obstacles for a person who cannot give up desires for sense gratification? And then the second one is, how do we possess things without having a sense of proprietorship?
Okay, just hold on. Go to, I'm going to give an example to everyone here. The translation reads like this: a person who gives up desires, gratification, proprietorship can attain peace. Sounds so good, right? Nalini Mataji? Devi Mataji, look here, don't want to go there. Sounds good, but keep doing it, but still pay attention here. Sounds like all we care about attain peace. And that's what we want to do in our lives, right? But the questions he comes up with is that, what about those who cannot give up gratification or cannot give up proprietorship? This is the point we want to drive home first. This is the second part is automatic. If you're doing these things, we're going to go anyways because of any Krishna. So we have to do that. Right? So, good question, Marisha. Now you can explain the answers.
So,
One by one.
yeah. So there are three qualities mentioned by Krishna of a person who has achieved real peace. No desires for sense gratification, which is being free from desire, giving up the sense of proprietorship, and being devoid of false ego. So Srila Prabhupada, he clarifies in the purport that desireless means to be without material desires. Instead of desires for your own benefit, all the desires are what Krishna desires. What would Krishna like to have to eat instead of what would I like to have to eat? Some people think that you must artificially give up all desires, but that's impossible. You cannot say, I do not want to eat. Then if you don't want to eat, you don't eat. What will happen? You'll perish. So we must shift the consciousness of our desires to be Krishna conscious. Shift those material desires to a spiritual mindset. And Srila Prabhupada in the purport, he gives the example of Arjuna. Arjuna did not fight for his own purposes. He fought because Krishna told him to fight. So if you have trouble giving up the material desires, you'll become restless and unfulfilled, as well, we've discussed this previously in other parts of the chapter. So if you're not fully devoted to Krishna consciousness, you're in danger of being diverted from Krishna consciousness. So that's kind of the thing, is if you cannot give up these material desires, it's because material desires are that sort of thing where like you might fulfill one, but then another one comes. And then you fulfill that one, but then another one comes. And another one comes. And it's just never ending. You think you'll be temporarily happy, but you'll have another one. Whereas with spiritual desires, it's one desire to serve Krishna. And as long as you're doing that one desire, you feel that bliss. So that was the first question. And then, so we also must give up this I, me, mine mentality. So one in the perfect stage of Krishna consciousness knows that Krishna owns everything, that we don't actually possess anything. So, for example, if there's an object lying on the ground, it's just lying there, you don't know where it came from, you may pick it up, and you're like, all right, nobody claims this, I'll take it. So you take it for yourself, and you might put it on a shelf, it might collect dust, but you're generally not caring for it because you're like, oh, this is mine, I'll just throw it in that box over there and it will stay there. But if somebody hands you that object and says, hey, this is so-and-so's, can you take care of it for a little bit? And so you take that object, but you have that idea that you know it is not yours. So you take great care of those objects. So similarly, we have to reach that point of self-realization to know that everything belongs to Krishna, and that we should take care of the things around us, including all the living entities, because every living entity is a part and parcel of Krishna. And so then the third part was, we also have to shed the false ego and understand our real purpose, to serve Krishna in devotional service. So once we understand the three things, which were giving up desires, giving up our sense of proprietorship, and being devoid of false ego, we understand we have the perfect blueprint to practice Krishna consciousness, which is the only way to achieve real peace, because we've been talking about peace and how to achieve that peace, and everybody has this own idea of peace, but real peace comes from Krishna consciousness. And I was reading Science of Self-Realization. I've been doing that throughout Kartik. And there was one chapter where Srila Prabhupada, he was asked by the Chicago police how to stop the crime in the city. And Srila Prabhupada said, to change the heart of the criminal, which is currently diseased, by chanting the holy names congregationally in large groups. But in his discussion with the Chicago police, he mentioned all these three things in the verse, which is, being devoid of our false ego, our sense of proprietorship, and giving up all desires. So it's not changing the person, it's changing the mentality. So those were the kind of what I had for this verse.
Oh, very nice. Thank you very much, Manisha. Can you round of applause for her? We go. So in the whole discussion which is said, almost to the last minutes he even mentioned about the peace part. So which means what? If we are on the right track, we will naturally achieve peace. If we are cooking food, right, from raw ingredients, at the end of it, we definitely get a nice plate or something, looking good. It may not taste good, but look good at least, right? So we don't have to worry too much about the peace all the time. what Krishna is saying, we have to follow the directions of him. Like, was it going to ask the question? Babu of Gurudev, right? Guru Maharaj. So, first of all, make sure that I am free from the sense gratification point, right? So, when we are, did you ride a boat, or canoe, or kayak? So, when you ride a row or kayak, for example, right? And just say, I'm in the boat, I'm in the canoe, or kayak, rowing it, I didn't realize it is still tied to the dock, the post. What will happen? Singing music going on, 10 minutes pass by, you think I'll almost be finishing up. I have 2 hours time to use them. But you're still tied up. So what does tied up mean? That we are still attached to the desires while trying to become peaceful in Krishna consciousness. That's why these types of activities of text reviews, focusing on the first part of the text, helps us to make sure that yes, I had 10 desires yesterday, today I have 9.5. That's what we wanted to see in our lives. Everybody reduces this and then one day will be 0. And then what Bodhi said will be in level. Right? So we'll be totally free in the Mahabharata. But right now we still have desires, so make sure in our own lives, remove one and check it off. Write down the desire, whatever we have, which needs to be worked on. And sometimes you may think, what do I have the desire? Is it really something I have to worry about? Or can I move on? So sometimes you're not sure, then we can discuss and make it, work it out. Otherwise, if you think on your own, you might be very hard on yourself, and it's not right. Don't be too strict on yourself that yes, I have to do this, I have to cut the lawn, I have to sit here, I have to do too much. So you have to figure out balance this out. So now we can discuss this. Thank you very much. Happy Gopastami. Don't forget the pictures. Thank you, mother is all looking good. Don't forget your binges and Gopi dots, Gopa dots, sorry. Now the Gopas also welcome to have the Gopa dots. Ram is doing that for free today. It's a special day. Usually she charges money, but it is in a good mood.